Good morning students. Today we are going to discuss about fibers and fabrics. As we know that this fibers and fabrics chapter is found in class of class 6, 7 and 8. In class 6 we learn this fibers and fabric in the form of plant fibers, and in class 7 generally we read it as the animal fibers particularly, and in class 8 we are going to learn about the synthetic fibers. So let us start today. This is altogether is basic idea about fibers and fabrics. What is a fiber actually? Fiber is a thin strands of thread which called fiber, and fibers are used for making of yarns or thread, and from the threads we make generally clothes. So fibers are divided into broadly two types, and on the basis of their sources these are called natural sources or the artificial sources or man-made sources. Number one is called the natural fiber, and the latter one is called synthetic fiber or man-made fiber, or otherwise called artificial fibers. Let us see again. These natural fibers are divided into three types: just like plant fibers, animal fibers and mineral fibers. Let us see, have a look of this chapter. Fibers, the thin strands of a thread are called fibers. The thin strands of a thread are called fibers, and let us see. You see, this is a thread and it is a strands. These strands are called fibers. Clear, friends? The thin strands of a thread are called fiber. The thin strands of a thread are called fibers. Let us have an idea about types of fibers. Types of fibers. As we have discussed earlier, the types of fibers are divided into two types: natural fibers synthetic fibers. Okay friends, the fibers are broadly divided into natural fibers and synthetic fiber on the basis of their sources, as I have told earlier. This natural fiber is again divided into three types: plant fibers, animal fibers and mineral fibers. Okay friends, the natural fiber is again divided into three types: plant fibers, animal fibers and mineral fibers. Examples of plant fibers are cotton, jute, flax. Examples of animal fibers are wool, silk, and examples of these mineral fibers are, which we can say, asbestos. Asbestos. Okay friends, and the synthetic fibers are polyesters, nylon, rayon, etc. Okay friends, let us have an idea about a brief idea about these fibers and their uses. Number one is your plant fibers. The first cotton fiber. This fiber is obtained from the fruits of cotton plants. The cotton fruits are called cotton balls, are called cotton pods. The fruits of cottons are called cotton fruits. The process of separation of cotton fiber from their seeds, from the seeds, is called ginning. The process of separation of cotton fibers from cotton seeds is called ginning. Let us see another fibers. Next is your uses of cotton fibers. Making of clothes, making of bed sheets, making of toys, making of bags. It is okay, friends. Next come to jute fibers. This fiber is obtained from the stems of jute plant. Uses: making of ropes, making of sacks, making of bags, it is. Next come to flax, another plant fiber, flax. Flax is also a plant fiber which is obtained for flax plant and used for making of clothes, particularly bedsheet, and the flax clothes of flax are called nylon. This fiber is obtained from the stems of flax plant. uses flax fibers are used making of clothes. These clothes are called nylon. Nylon is used for making of bed sheets. This is all about plant fibers. Later we'll okay friends, after learning about the different type of plant fibers and their uses, let us have a look how the plant fibers are made into fabrics. Means we are going to talking about fibers to fabric. मतलब fibers will make yarns, from yarns will make fabrics. Let us have a look. Making of fabrics. Before going to making of fabrics, the fibers are twisted to form the yarns. From yarns we make fibers. The process of making of, so we can say fiber is converted into yarn and yarn is converted to fabrics. Fabrics मतलब clothes. So let us see fiber to yarn, yarn to cloths. The making of yarn. The process of making of yarns from fibers is called spinning. Is called spinning. So fiber to yarn called spinning. Okay friends, spinning can be done both by hands called manually or by machines called mechanically. Manually and mechanical, by hands and by machines. Okay, the devices used for spinning by hands are charkha, takli, it is and mechanically spinning is done by spinning wheels. Okay friends, spinning can be done both by hands called manually or by machines called mechanically. The device used for spinning are charkha, takli, and mechanically it is done by spinning wheels. Making of fabrics. Fabrics are made from yarns. Yarns are used to make fabrics. That is, yarns to fabrics. Fabrics are made by two ways. Number one is your weaving, and number two is your knitting.